Hi there, it's Sally Ann and welcome to my channel, Miss Mustang 3. I'd like to show you today an album that I've just finished for the Trade Wind Swap month of May, hosted by Catherine over at the Life on the Scrap Beach. My partner is Jeanette and the line of paper that I've used is Graphic 45, the Perfect Gentleman's Collection. The reason I chose to do this swap was to challenge myself to do a manly album and try to shy away from the girly stuff. Oh my god, it was insane. But I think I got through it okay. Anyway, onto the cover. For the spine I use burlap. And with the burlap I Mod Podged it. And then put the Tim Holtz Distress Inks vintage photo. And here I put a bread through here and then added a charm that I made. This is the recycled bottle top, one of my hubby's beer bottles, and I just used the 2-part resin in the center there, and I just made those charms there as well. Okay, the spine itself is just the string that holds it together here, so if you need to you can expand it as the photos go in, so that just does undone. Okay, with the front I just did some fussy cutting here and then use glossy accents over the top. And with the flowers I just pleated the paper. It's an old dictionary, an antique dictionary, and just put some metal washers and the key lock here in the center. Okay, now with the center bit there I used some rolled paper from that antique dictionary. Sorry, it's gone out of, and I just put some Tim Holtz distressed ink over the top of that. And the die here at the back is the Baroque die from Tim Holtz, and I just used the distressed inks of Walnut Stain and Vintage Photo. I used the Walnut Stain Vintage Photo throughout the whole of the album. And this flourish here, that's from Wild Orchid Rose, and I have a ribbon just locked in here, that I used to keep the album closed. So that just goes over there. Okay, onto the first page. Okay, these flowers here are made out of just brown paper bags that I just cut into circles and just used a stamp which has French script on it. And then I just cut out those flowers underneath here as well. And just put some pearl black center. Okay, now this is the tag I made using acetate and then used a stamp from Case Craft. And that's like that. Another tag. And a bingo. And this paper here is from a vintage children's storybook that I distressed. You can see that? And up on top, I don't know if you can see it, I did use some UT up in the corner here and just put some trim. Okay, so onto this page. That's a clock that I made using the polymer clay. And these clocks I cut out from the liner paper and put Mod Podge, sorry not Mod Podge, glossy accents over it. So that's that page. On to the next one. Okay, with this page I got a print of the internet before this clock, and I'll just put that down. And this is a Tim Holtz clip, and this just comes out like this, folds out like that, and then it goes back in, and there's a keychain there. So I'll pop that back on, and that's just a journal note just there. Okay, now this sheet here, this is just another piece from the vintage book that I have that I Mod Podged, distressed a doily and popped that in, and then just put a couple of stamps, using stands on. Okay, over to the next page. With this page here, I used acetate so that you can slot a photo mat in underneath, sorry the reflection. And I used the face I made out of polymer clay. I'll just bring that in closer, hopefully you can see it. Use the Tim Holtz die cuts here, and with this one I also use stamps from the darkroom door. It's called the Steampunk Collection, and that's the Tim Holtz gadget die that I put Pearl X varnish and Pearl X powders over it. See that? And this has a pull-out tag. So pull-out photo mat. To the next page. Okay, with these top hats, I just got them from the internet and made pockets out of them. I used Mod Podge on them just to make them a little bit stiffer, and also put black stickles and a small feather. And then this image also I got from the internet. The corners I got from Wild Orchid Rose, and then these have tags. Another one. So that's that page. Over to the next one. It's the hat again. And more tags in here. This one's on acetate. Probably can't see it. So it looks like that. Close you might see. Another tag. Just a die cut nestabilities. And this is the Baroque Tim Holtz. And it's an acetate with stamped image of clocks on it. Now this key up here I made using the polymer clay, and that's just stress paper from the Antique Dictionary, and that journal note is a case craft stamp. Okay, over to this page. I tried to use, how could I say this? I tried to work through a page using the war as my theme. So I just had some images from a book that I got from the Opportunity Shop. Another tag in here. And that's supposed to represent a poppy. So that, and it's got a metal work there. See that? And just the pleated flowers again. Okay, over to this page, I just used some